I'm sure you've seen the title of the video. My wife is starting to feel like roommates. What does that mean? Can my marriage be fixed? What's the solution? And fellas, man, coming from a man who was once married, I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. I'm gonna give you the pros and the cons, my full perspective on that situation right there. And I'm gonna be 100% real with you. If your wife is starting to feel like your roommate, you are really playing with house money right now. You got a 50-50 chance of saving your marriage or heading for divorce, and I hope you can save your marriage. If you're watching this video, if this title stuck to you, you're watching it for a reason. So if your wife is starting to feel like a roommate rather than a wife, there's a lot of things going on. Either it's you're effing up somewhere, probably you're not giving her the attention or the support, the emotional awareness, support of her feelings, just paying attention to the details, all that little stuff, or, it could be her. She could just be avoiding accountability. That's one thing that women hate holding is accountability. They can do a lot of other things, but they can't take accountability. Nothing, no shade. But that's just the reality of the situation. And the way women hold accountability, or lack thereof, I should say, is they can point one finger at you, but not realizing there's three fingers pointing back at them. And the way women will manipulate their husband to self-implode their marriage to where they can paint a picture to preserve their self-image, cognitive dissonance is a real thing. Women will blow up and create this elaborate story to make you feel like you're the bad guy and you're the villain, and they can be the victim and maintain their image so they can move on and discard it like nothing ever happened. And the way your wife could be intentionally doing that to you is withholding intimacy, withholding poor emotional communication, or just communication in general, not being supportive. There's a lot of things that a wife can do to destroy her marriage if she really wants to. And those are some things. So if you're starting to feel like a roommate and you are sacrificing for your family, especially if you got kids, men, we will sacrifice a lot of things because if we have kids, we don't want no other man raising our kids. So we'll sacrifice whatever we got to. If you're not getting no cutty for some months, you're going to sacrifice it, especially if you got morals and you don't want to cheat. You try to be a man of high character. You will sacrifice and suffer. You will sacrifice and suffer. Some men won't. Some men will step out and just live their life. But then they run against that court when you're in court. If it goes to that, if you're in a no-fault state, you run that risk of being effed over by the system. So you're kind of in a rock and a hard place, or you got a lot of assets. You don't want to split it up. So listen, if your wife is the problem, let me be honest with you, fellas. Just let it go. Just let it go. Let her go. Because if a woman doesn't want to stay, it's going to get worse. Depending on the woman might do the most evil thing to you to destroy you, or you might get lucky and just have a simple divorce. But if she wants to go, let her go. Let her go, man. So there's no reason why you should be staying in a marriage that feels like roommates, man. You should be living your life, your best life, bruh. And I'm making this video because I know there's a lot of men in the world, not just America, but in the world that's going through this exact situation that your wife feels like a roommate. So you may feel like you're not good enough. Why aren't you good enough to get some sweet honey peaches at night? You feel me? You do deserve that, bro. So if you feel like you can save your marriage, truly exhaust all options. Pray to God, go to counseling. Do what you got to do, communicate and have set boundaries with your wife. And if you can't come to a common ground, just step away, man. It's okay. The kids will be okay as long as you be respectful and stay in that gray area, man. You physically detach, emotionally detached, so you have no hate, because hate is energy, especially if you got a partner that's a narcissist or an avoidant. They can paint a picture pretty damn well to make them the victim easily, and you're the aggressor. So just play it cool, man. So don't settle for nothing, fellas. Life is like chess. A woman hits the queen, can slide all across the board, right? But if the queen's gone, the game still goes on. That's why they call it a kingdom. The game don't stop unless the king gets slain. Don't let that feeling slay you. You get on your purpose and you keep growing and you make that decision. If your wife is still feeling like your roommate, you're not stuck. Talk about it. Talk to God about it. Exhaust all options. Save your family. But If you can't, and you have that one-on-one personal conversation, you know what you got to do, man. It's going to sting a little bit in the beginning, but you'll be all right. You'll be all right, man. But with all that said, fellas, if you guys found any value in this video, please do your boy a favor. Like the video, comment your thoughts, subscribe. If I missed anything in this video, please engage. This video is being made for us to communicate and engage and share our thoughts to uplift the community, the brotherhood. Because in times like these, times like this, you got to lean on your male friends. You lean on your brotherhood to get you past these moments right here. So share your thoughts in the comments below. Tap that bell icon. You guys already know. Peace.